Free Tip Friday, ladies and gentlemen. Today I want to quickly touch on communication and specifically communicating with your vendors. Remember that if your vendors don't know what you're doing, as far as they're concerned, you're not working. So it's really, really important for you to communicate with your vendors as soon and as frequently as possible, because every time you communicate with them, they know that you are working. I used to communicate or have a chat with my vendors every day. Doesn't matter how long the property was on the market and how many listings I've had. I would talk or message my vendors every day. So they heard from me every day. They knew that I was working and they knew that something was being done about their property and that I was working for them. The other thing that you need to remember is that you need to pass on the information for the vendors as it is, especially if the market is tough. If the price feedback that you're getting from buyers is lower than the vendor's expectations, they need to hear it. If you had an open home and nobody has come to the open home, they need to hear it. If only one person has come to the open home, tell them that as well. If your buyers come to your open home and they have negative feedback to give to the owners about the property, obviously make sure that the negativity comes across in a nice way, but the vendors need to hear all of those things. They need to hear about the problems, they need to hear about the issues, so they know about it. So if you bring them an offer and the offer is low or there are issues with the offer, they know why it is. So give them the feedback as it is, and they will learn to work with you. Also, I think that it's really, really important for you to meet with your vendors on regular basis, and at least once a week ask them the question: are you happy with everything that I have done for you so far? Are you happy with my service? And you need to get an answer from that, because if they say no, you need to then fix what it is that they're not happy with. If they say yes, then that's brilliant. But it also means that in a later stage, if things do go wrong, there are no offers or there are any issues, they cannot come back to you and say, or talk to your manager and say, that person, my salesperson or Gary, hasn't done his work properly. They haven't worked for me. They cannot say that, because on regular basis, every week, you ask them that question: are you happy with me, my services and everything that I'm doing for you? They said yes. That's it. You have done everything to make them happy, and they cannot complain about that. So remember those things about communication as frequently as you can. Give them the information as it is, and ask them the questions: are you happy with it? Are you happy with me and my services? Have a fantastic weekend, a successful one. See you all soon.